Hi, it's me, Daryl. Hold on. Hi, it's me, Daryl again. I'm in the shop. I had an opportunity to buy some things that were on sale, and so let's open up and I'll show you what I got. As you all know, I recently got into 3D printing. They changed the AMS, and they now have one that's called an AMS Pro that's heated. I got one on sale. This is going to go into the printer. Will be a video on this as we get it hooked up in the next day or two. This is also part of the AMS. This is the power supply. That's a heated AMS, so it's got to have power. These are extra tubes, like the one on top up here, in case you need them, or in case they wear out. Power supply. This is, I swear I opened this already. Fittings to connect into the part that's in here. Which in here is new cable to go from the hub to the AMS, and a 4-port hub that I put on the back of the printer that makes it capable of printing on 4 of these. I only have 2 at this point in my life. Means I'll be able to do 8 colors without having to come down and babysit. Put these in there. Okay, it's me. I just unboxed my other AMS. It's sitting over there right now. The old one's sitting on top right now. First thing I have to do is change this hub out and change it out. So I need to I unpowered it down. I need to get it. I have tools I 3D printed here that are, I think they're removal tools for the hub. Yeah. Takes the tube out, and I can do one over here. I think this one, no, this one's different. This one you have to take that off to get to it. I can unplug this cable, and that's what this tool's for, I think. Yep, that's what that one does. And on this end, I think it's the same thing. I have to undo this one. And they said to undo this one too, but I don't think I need to really. Not to mention it has a little, oh yeah, it does. It has a grabber on there. Okay. So, that being said, the grabber Allen wrench, and we undo this. Then inside here it says there's a little collar in here you have to push in. I can't, there we go, got it. Okay, so now that's off. We set that down on our spare parts here because we're not using that anymore. We grab our new hub. And it says to put this hose back in first so that you know that it's connected all the way. And make sure it's moving freely. Okay, now I can take and put, do I use these same screws or is it different screws? Different screws because they are longer. So let's get these in the drawer with this thing. Okay, so we'll grab the 2 new screws. Oh, can't have that on there. Wonderful. Well, there's a problem. apparently my poop chute that I printed, I'm gonna have to print a different one. Wow, I'm gonna have to cut off like the entire corner over here to make this thing fit. See if it'll fit now. Okay, still works, it's just a little bit more floppy. Alright, get this thing tightened down the rest of the way. Okay, put this thing back. So with that done, we can now hook this AMS back up right here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it up on top up here. And that's connected back up. So now I have to reconnect this hub back to here. Then this one goes from there and it will connect to the new AMS, which I have to get set in place. So let's turn this thing around. So I'm hoping that the other AMS will fit here. Now, on the other side. So before we can get this thing set up, I have to do the peeling of the plastic. So satisfying. This PTF tube so then this tube is going to connect into the AMS on the other side. I mean below the other one. I can't really show it to you as I'm doing it. There's some foam in here we have to take out. Packing material. Got the other cord that I need to go from one AMS to the other. I guess they gave me longer cables with the hub. Maybe you should use those. Which means I have to turn this thing around again. Let me close this up real quick. Looks like I gotta get this one loose. So we need this removal tool. we're going to take the new longer one. We're going to go from here. We're going to go up to this one. I'm going to take the other longer one. I'm going to come out of here. And yes, I watched a video on how to do this. And then this one's going to connect into the back of this one. Then we have a power supply, more tie wraps, yeah, twist ties, my favorite. This plugs into the center of this. There's a power port I will show you. So there's an input from the other AMS. AMS comes from the hub. Then this power supply is going to sit on the shelf here with this cord going down to the plug down below. And this is because this AMS is heated temperature control for filaments that need temperature control, like TPU and some of the other ones. I can't think of the name of them right now. All right, with that in place, for now that'll sit right there. I guess this one's going to have to come through the middle. Everything's hooked up. I can power this up. Everything lights up. These will start cycling again, I believe, as soon as it powers up, to see if there's anything in there. And that being said, I want to put my PLA glow in there because it was getting wet and it wasn't working right. One of the slots, you poke the wire down, it's filament in, and it's going to run it. It's going to try it out and see where it wants it. So I got other colors here. I got red, yellow, white, and black up here. So let's put a green down here. All my filaments are refills, except for a couple of them up there that are and have spools already. So I grab a spool, got a spare one here, and then this thing here, if you know how to use it, you know, but if you don't, I will show you. There's a notch right there in this thing, which means I gotta move this tape out of the way. There's a notch there, right here. You'll line the two up, it'll snap in place. Once it does, you got an arrow right here, and there's an arrow right here. Put this on here where the arrows line up. It snaps together, you push in and click. Then you can take, and you cut these bands. pull the old tape out. It's a little hard sometimes to pull them out, sometimes it's easier. Sit your filament in the right way. This one's got a crook in it, so I have to cut that off. Once I do, I can put it in here. Does the same thing. Okay. Then we have, I don't have any other more empty rolls right now, but I have dark blue right here. Excuse me, with a spool right here. Got to grab the right one. I've had this one open before. I didn't take it out because it wasn't the one I thought it was. And I had it ready to go. Got to find the end now. There it is. Again, I'm going to clip the end off. Oops. Pull that a lot. Watch this, will be kind of cool. It'll start winding it back, but it won't get it. Starts going faster until it sets it where it wants it. I don't have any other spools, so I can't hook any other ones up. But this one is temperature controlled in there. And that's it. That's me adding another AMS to my printer. I could still add two more. As you can see, there's two more ports in the back, and I can just go from one to the next and next. I plan on making a shelf here so that I can stack these two on top of each other. That'll be another upcoming project. But for now, this is it with the printer. I'm going to go upstairs and play with this and see how it works. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to share it with your friends and hit the notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out.